Welcome back to another episode of Chatting with Kah. I'm your host, Kah, and today I have not one, two, but three guests here from my show I've been working on to introduce themselves and pop out and see what they could talk about. So let's get into it. You guys can introduce yourselves.
Hey everyone, my name is Brooklyn and I play Lauren in the show.
Hey, I'm Alana and I play Ariana in the show.
Hi, I'm Amaya and I made the show.
I appreciate y'all for coming back for season 2 too. I know season 1 y'all definitely have to go check out. I had a lot of great guests on there. But season 2, we got a lot of things coming, so I can't wait for y'all to see it. Before this, we actually did get done doing the shoot, and we are a little bit kind of tired. Sun beat us up a little bit, but it's okay. We came in for the podcast to, talk for real. But let's jump right into it. Brooklyn, right?
Yes.
So I get that you play Lauren in the show, Gen Z versus Everybody. Talk to me about your character and how you was able to fit into the role of Lauren.
Well, I feel like based on the description that Amaya gave me, I feel like I fit with the little bougie person. I could be a little bougie. Okay, maybe a lot. But I feel like, I feel like bougie now. But in high school, I wasn't really like that. I was a little bit different from the character. I was more so shy to myself, not really talking to everybody. But once I started reading it and getting into it, I feel like I have grown with the character. Like I said, based on the beginning, from the very first table read we did, I feel like it was very bland and I was just reading it. But once Amaya gave me pointers on what to do, it really helped progress. And I feel like it's gonna be really good.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Alana.
Hey.
What's your character's name?
Ariana.
Tell me about Ariana.
Well, she's very free-spirited. She talks a lot. She says everything on her mind. So I feel like it's easy for me to step into the shoes since I am basically Ariana. We got the same name, same personality. So it's just not same name, but same letter of the name. So,
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of hard to act on camera per se because I just got into acting on camera. For real, I used to do little films, but then now it's a huge we're doing episodes it's for real. So I'm just kind of gotta ease into it more. I just got into meeting y'all the first time. I literally got on the Amaya's she texted me hey, you still interested? I'm yeah, girl. And she's okay, you gotta come an hour. I said, huh? I said, oh, okay. And I was about it. I was okay, we can do this. So I started reading the script. Of course, I kept messing up and everything, but I was able to get through it.
And the person that made it all happen, Amaya. Talk to me about your history of Gen Z versus Everybody, how you came up with the show and how it's going on to this day. You made it a reality. Talk to me.
Long story short, I was a little sad. And I was oh my God, I want to watch something. And I was watching stuff and I felt it wasn't recent. I feel I could relate to them because they looked like me, but we weren't experiencing the same things because I would be watching shows from 2002 and 1998 because we don't really have anything like that make us just laugh and see ourselves on screen right now. Mm-hmm. Every time it's us on screen, we're depressed. We don't got no daddy, no mama, no sister, no nothing. So I was okay, let me write something that gives that vibe. And I wrote it and I started to pitch it, but then it just felt it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't time yet. So I got to Clark Atlanta, I started doing stuff, and then I gave it to, even though the person I tried to give it to was girl, I want to see that. Somebody else read it. Yeah. And they was this is really good, but I feel you need to give me a little bit more, make it more rounded. This feels like the introduction to a movie rather than an episode. Mm-hmm. So I rewrote it over the summer, and I came back and I pitched it to the department, and they got me some kind of connections to get equipment and things like that so I could shoot it. And then I put out the casting call, and y'all saw it. You saw it, but you didn't audition.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't. I seen it, but I was just a poster in the window. I was oh, so I just went right past it.
But he didn't audition, so then I got a couple people to audition, and I felt like you fit the character, and I liked Alana, but I went with somebody else because. Alana was very nervous when she first did it. She was very nervous. I was okay. So I picked the other girl, but then the other girl, she had a whole nother idea. When it came time to shoot, she wanted to get her hair done in the middle of the shoot. You can't do something like that.
Right.
And then the other guy, I ain't gonna put his business out there, but he just couldn't do it no more. And so I texted Alana the day of the shoot, and we had to be there in an hour. Mind you, my tire was flat.
Yes.
I was getting my tire fixed when I was texting her. And I was like, hey, you sent her? She was like, yeah. Like she said, and then I told her to come in an hour, and she was like, oh, okay, I'm coming. And then with Makai, we were all there in the car for the scenes in the car, and he was like, oh, yeah, I got XYZ going on. I can't do it no more. And just was like, I'm done. And then I was like, oh, my God, who is tall, light-skinned? Who's tall, light-skinned with hair? Who's tall, light-skinned? Makai!
I really don't feel like I'm light-skinned.
You're not light-skinned, but, like, you give.
Personality of
you
it. Like,
give.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
You give light-skinned man. So when I thought of tall, light-skinned man, I'm thinking deep in the back of my brain. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going through group me chats. I'm like, Makai. So I text Makai, I'm like, Makai, are you available? Are you interested in acting? He was like, oh, yeah, let me see. And then he did it, and then he came, and y'all host here? He came, and he came out. I said, oh, he ready. He said, I gotta get a retweet, I gotta get a haircut. I was like, oh, okay, he prepared.
Hey, look, when you hit me with the text and you was like, do you want to be on the show? I was like, hey, look, okay, hold on, a show. Let me hear more about it. So you went on, and I think you sent me the script, and you sent me the character, too. You said my character's name was, like, Kyson Miller, and I'm like, Makai, Kyson. Okay, that's a nice little combo. Then you sent me the description of the character, and it said, tall, light-skinned, plays basketball, and I was like, that's me, bro. I was like, okay, I could play this character like the back of my hand. I could play it, for real. So time went on, and you was just like showing me the script and everything, and I was like, shoot, I've never acted a day in my life. So when y'all showed,
good job, though.
You did.
Thank you, I appreciate that. When y'all told me I was like good at acting, I was like, I've never done this before, but shoot, I'm playing myself, so I shouldn't be that bad at it, right? Like, how you bad at playing yourself?
Yeah.
But all together, it was really a great experience. I will say that, because getting the script like 2 days before we had to shoot, I definitely had to sit there and be like, okay, let me practice this, let me get this right. So when time came, I put in my little niches and make it a little bit better than what it usually is. So it was actually great. I loved it.
Y'all ate it up.
yeah, because I literally got there. I think I came late, and y'all was filming the classroom scene and everything. And I was like, who was that? And they was like, no, that's Kyson. I said, oh, okay, that's Kyson. Then we doing our little thing. And we had to read our lines because you told us to practice. You know the lines better than me, and I got it before him. I'm like,
You know,
Wait, who, me?
yes.
that's what I'm saying. Considering the time frame that y'all got it, like, I had a while, but, like, y'all did really good.
And I'm like, I'm
Makai
still
is being humble. Makai said, yeah, I got the script on Saturday. I had to do something. I think you had to shoot something on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then you had an 8 a.m. on Monday. And then we shot. I think we shot on that Monday. So he went to, it was either Monday or Tuesday. You studied the script. You went to your 8 a.m.
Oh,
and
he
then
grabbed it.
Remember, we needed extra, so he grabbed 2 people and then he put the outfit on. He got a haircut, he got a resource, and he came to the shoot.
Yes.
Yeah, I was not trying to look bad on camera. So when she said that, I was like, okay, I got an 8 a.m., but I could hit up my barber real quick to line me up real quick.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot. I was not going to be able to do. I'm just like, he did a whole lot.
As he should.
Yes.
I'm the same thing.
But no shade to the previous actors, but this collective, it really eats it down. Like, it really does. Like, the last guy, shout outs to you. But
What was wrong with the last Kyson? I forgot. What was wrong with the last Kyson?
the last Kyson didn't give Kyson. Like, it was really hard for him to channel his, can I cuss on here?
Go ahead.
It was hard for him to channel his Atlanta nigga. Like, he just couldn't get down with the get down. It was more like giving, like when he had to address Lauren in the classroom, like, during that scene, he was kind of giving, like, why you ain't text me back? And I was like,
Yeah.
It's giving, like, why you ain't text me back? You got some, why you ain't text me back?
Lauren also got tackled.
Oh, yeah.
I was
We
tackled.
were practicing this
Lifted off my feet.
Let's talk about it.
We were practicing the scene where he sees her for the first time in a while, because mind you, he goes to her, and then he was like, wait, I want her back. And then she kind of started to ghost him. So they haven't seen each other. And it's been COVID, because remember, we came back after COVID.
Yes.
The show. So he hasn't seen her. So he sees her for the first time. He, like, kind of, like, runs to her. Not really, but he just, like, goes towards her and gives her a hug.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Now, he was like, he went, Lauren.
Like,
He
playing football.
ran to
playing
her,
football.
and y'all, he a little tiny, so I don't know how he got that much power in his butt.
No,
But
definitely.
when he went, she,
Yeah, I went back.
It was so funny. It was funny. Me and Gio was in there like, oh my God.
It was funny yet terrifying.
We was like, no, a little lighter. He was like, okay, tackled her again. No, lighter. Like, it's not that, it's just like hi. Like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. He was like, okay. And he tackled her again. So
I wish I saw that.
Oh, no.
What's so crazy to me is, like, when we first started the show, I think we were definitely in Carl and Mary. And it was kind of, like, hard to adjust to, like, acting in front of actual people. Because I've never done that before. So every person looking at me was just like...
Just staring.
Just staring. I'm like, bro, why are you staring at me, bro?
No, seriously.
But over time, it was like, okay, like, I had to get to know y'all.
Yeah.
Your laugh is funny as hell. And your personality is really like, look, I am who I am. I am who I am. You're going to take it for whoever it is. And I like that about you. Amaya, on the other hand, it's been some times behind the camera where I'm trying to figure out where your vision is. But, like, I'm glad I could make it what it really should be.
Because I've been trying to, like, because the point of the show is to be, like, funny. But I know that I wrote this. My script is a script, but it's typically like a template for how I want y'all to do it. So when I pick y'all as the actors and I give y'all the characters, I want y'all to really like consume yourself in the character and like do what you feel that person would do. Because I don't want it to be like because that's what was the problem with like one of the other people. They kept just reading what I'm saying. It don't come out right when you say it like that. I want you to know your character, understand your character, and then when you realize like what they're trying to say, you just say it how it would naturally come out, like improv with it, give it a little spin. Because if you just like, hey, bro, how are you doing today? Good vibes.
That
like, it doesn't
like,
really eat if you're like, oh, yeah, how you doing? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's the same message, but it's a different way you say it, and it comes out a lot more natural. And then when you do that, now it feels better to you. You can repeat it and make it sound good. Because if you're not going, hey, bro, because we got to cut, do it again, cut, do it again, cut, do it again. So that's why every time I tell you, I'm like, sometimes it doesn't come out very clear because I know what I'm thinking, but I'm learning how to like get y'all to like understand what I'm thinking in my head without being like, just do it. Because y'all be like, do what?
I'm so serious. There's so many times when you ask me to do something and I'm like, really? Like how do I do this in the mind of Amaya? Like, why would she want me to do this?
It's to get to a point, but sometimes, especially Makai, when you trust me, you realize it comes out. Like, you gotta trust the process.
Yeah,
you gotta trust the process.
I feel like when we loosen up too, because like I said in the beginning, and even with like the eye contact thing, like I have to work on that badly because it's just gonna be a no for me. Like the eye contact was like, and I already know, like as an actor, like the first thing they say that you got to work on is looking at somebody. So that was one of the things that was difficult. But I'm learning to like, okay, it's okay. This is the scene.
Remember, in the show, this is your movie.
No, that's another thing.
You scared of him. You look like you ready to run away. Like he's about to come get you. Like not in a good way.
No, yeah.
Like he about to pull up and just do something to you. You looking like Brooklyn. Every time somebody touches Brooklyn in the show, it's like before I call action, and maybe even after I call action, she be like.
Yeah, I peep that. There's some scenes where I'm like, I have to touch you, but her face is just like. And then her side eye don't make it better. I'm like, am I making her uncomfortable?
I was like, Brooklyn, this was. I be trying to be like, Lauren, that is Kyson. That's your.
Yeah, that's another thing. I be having to separate it. Like this is not me, because me, I'm like. Don't touch me. Like, but this is another thing. So yeah,
it's like the scene where he has to hug you, and y'all had to hold it before I call action. So it looks like he was already hugging.
Yeah, that's I know. I was like this.
I was like, oh my god, is there something I need to know about him? Are you on some kind of list?
I'm screaming, please.
I know acting for everyone else is like a little bit different, but for the pilot, I honestly think we did a great job. Like,
no, considering it being our very first things, like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, I think we ate that down. I think we did.
Y'all did. And usually when I'm editing stuff and I have to keep watching it, I end up muting it because I start cringing. I didn't mute it this time.
Okay, period.
Yes, I did not mute it. I'm behind to be like, oh my God. Okay. Cut that. Okay, play it again.
I was there that time when you was editing. It was this one scene.
Oh, no.
You could talk about it if you want to, but it's this one scene she was just dying over, and I want to see if you remember what scene it was.
Wait, dying laughing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're talking about type sheet.
No.
No?
It was a scene. It was a scene where someone was in their room.
Huh?
And you was like, oh, the camera is just gonna have to see this. The audience is just
Oh,
gonna have
y'all,
to see
Alana got that don't trust. Y'all, I'm editing the show. It's the, no, I'm giving y'all a treat. It's the opening scene. It's the opening scene. Alana picking out, well, not Alana, Ariane is picking out the clothes. Y'all, she turned to the side. I said, whoa, what is that? What is gonna play? Total baby, no.
I'm screaming.
I was like, oh my God. And did I have to look at it a bunch of times? Yes. It was because I had to edit it. That's why I thought, because at first, I'm just cutting it like, okay. Mm-hmm. And then I have to, like in those kind of shots, I have to examine everything that y'all do in each one. That's how I know that you were taking a nap in the back of her scene with your feet kicked out.
Oh, you wasn't supposed to say. You ain't even supposed to let nobody know about that. Do not mind that.
Let's ignore that.
Because I have to make sure that everything looks right. Because if one thing is out of place, then the shot switch doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So because it's all like, even though I'm taking it, I'm cutting it from different angles. When I put it all together, it has to be like continuous. Like it has to look like it all happened at one time.
Yeah.
Like it's just a bunch of cameras around.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking at the shot, like I'm looking at everything, and I realize her ass is out. And it's not small.
Yeah, we're filming, and like I had my pants on before I took them off, and I get into my room, and I put my pants down, and the room gets quiet. I'm like, what's going on, guys? And I turn around, and they're like, they're gonna have a field day with this and everything. I was like,
they are. I'm like, why I didn't get no shorts? It's back there too.
You got your scene now. Remember, I gotta watch these things over and over and over and over and over.
I was like,
now, that bodysuit was bodysuiting. So turn it up now. Hold on now.
Oh, guys,
But that scene, that opening scene, every time I see it, I be like, whoa. Wow.
It's so funny because like literally when we were shooting, I think you told me something. It was like about personal space, and it was like the camera has y'all farther than what y'all think y'all are. I'm standing right next to somebody, and I feel like I'm like right on top of them.
Yes, you technically are, but it looks normal on the camera. Because if like even for something like this, if I were to not even something like this. If I'm sitting right here next to her in the camera, it looks like we're on the opposite ends of the frame. Like the frame is this big. I'm here and she's here. So we have to be like this for it to look like we're just normally sitting next to each other. So, and then it makes it worse because, Alana is about 4. I'm going to give you 4'10".
Okay.
I'll be nice today.
Okay, we'll take that.
We'll take Alana's about 4'10", and Makai is a good 6'3", 6'2".
So you got to understand. Y'all stood on that thing, so y'all understood.
It looks like, even on camera, it still looks like you're definitely a lot taller than her.
Y'all, I'm literally smelling this dude's armpit while we're filming. And it's just like, I don't want to smell that. I'm literally like, it's the first time I met him too, and I'm literally just like,
that is true.
Armpit right here.
Mind you, in the scene they beefing, so they
I'm just like, I'm cussing his armpit out and everything. I'm just like, I can't. And I was like,
bro, the longevity of that one scene took like 4 days, a week.
Definitely glad I was not in that.
And guess who had to walk up one flight of stairs over and over and over and over again, bro. Like I went home, my legs are so sore, bro.
I know the glutes was happening.
I'm about to say legs powered up.
Oh my gosh.
Ciao.
And then like some of the scenes, like they didn't feel cringe, but they felt like, oh shoot, like I gotta do this. Cause I've never said like, what was it? What would I have to say? You made me say something, and I was like, I've never said this a day in my life.
Did I call him a house slave? And then he said
Porch
monkey. Yes.
I've never said that a day in my life. I never said it was something so Atlanta, bro. it was like,
was it the ICU twin?
ICU twin. I was like, bro, I'm so used to just saying, what's good, bro? What's up? You're more.
You could have said that. That's why I'm saying. That's why I kept saying just. A lot of times I would catch myself saying like, just do it, because I want to see what you're gonna give me, and then I can direct you from there. Because if you give me something that I didn't even think of, like a lot of times. You would give me stuff that I didn't even think of, and you would give me stuff that I didn't even think of, and you would give me stuff that, like, y'all would just give me things based off of how y'all view the character in conjunction with who you are as a person. Because, like, I know y'all real cool, but I don't know y'all like that. Like, we not bestie since the bestie. We ain't day ones like that. We, like, met, like, just like last semester. I think all of us met last semester. So I don't really know y'all, so I can't really tell you how to combine your personality with the character. But I want it to look like it's one. I don't want it to be like, yeah, Makai is playing Kyson. I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, Brooklyn's playing Lauren. I want people to be like, oh yeah, that's Lauren. Oh, I mean Brooklyn. And that's what I want. So that's when I say like, just do it. I want to see what you're gonna do, like what you're gonna give me. What's natural to you?
Yeah.
And I do that a lot with you because you're a guy. So like trying to make a guy act like a guy is kind of like I don't know how y'all act. Like I'm not you. I can give a lot more direction to Ariane because Ariane was a piece of me. I can give a lot more direction to you because you're a piece of me as well. And both of y'all are kind of based off of like really close friends I have. So I can like think like, what would she do? Okay, now I can tell you to do that. You were just like. I think at that time, I was real obsessed with Mikey Williams. Don't judge me. He was a cutie. It was COVID. I was lonely. So that's what that came out of. And I was like, wait, how he supposed to act? And I'm like, okay, we're going to give him a little spice. We're going to give him a little... We're going to put this together. Make him real cool. Make him real suave. So girls like, oh, my God. I want to take
Yeah, they going to be on you for sure.
That's kind of...
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not scared.
He said, I need it. I want it.
He said, where they at? Where they at?
Look.
What they said, where the at?
With the
Bro, I'm so glad I hopped on that trend before it was a trend, bro. Yes.
You do not regret to remind us I had my locks for all these niggas.
Bro, everyone be like, bro, you're joining the ass dress ass community. No, I'm not. I had my shits before Sexy Red came out with a song for it. I had it before anything. So look, don't put me in that category. But back to what we talking about. What we talking about. Yeah. So y'all two as my castmates, the characters, right? Y'all carry the show.
Why you saying about me?
What you mean?
I got a mean side out.
Like without them, the show wouldn't be what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying like for them as the characters, do you feel like from episode 1 to how many episodes are we doing?
It's gonna be about. You want me to be honest?
Yes.
Yeah.
25
seasons.
Episodes?
Okay.
Anatomy now.
Good.
Seasons, y'all probably go up to
Grey's
like.
Anatomy?
Y'all probably come around full circle. Y'all might end up in your senior year of college, maybe later than that. Depends on how y'all look, because we are older.
Okay.
So if y'all look like old, if y'all look like grown, if he like a grown ass man, you might have to cut the season.
I'm screaming.
Cut the show. He looked too damn old.
Yeah.
Not in high school.
Okay. Do y'all feel like y'all gonna be different from episode 1 to the end of the show? Like, look, this is how I started versus this is how I ended. You feel like your character gonna grow and you probably gonna become your character at some point?
I mean, I wouldn't say become my character, but I definitely feel like it's going to be a little different, even down to just the acting. Like, this is all of our first thing. Like, I've done little, like, workshops and things like that, but like you say, as far as being in the camera, that was all very new. But acting is what I want to do, so definitely, like, I'm going to be getting work, so I feel like Lauren is definitely going to evolve, like, in a better way. I don't think I'm going to become Lauren. I'm going to still be Brooklyn. But I think, yeah, she's definitely it's going to be better.
Yeah, I think I'm already like Ariane a little bit, so I may be, like, changing with her at some point because I'm still growing. This is, like, my first year in college, so I'm still, like, developing some skills, and I'm, like, looking through, like, with all the acting and all that because I do want to be an actor, too. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to be myself and Ariane at the same time, so, yeah.
I think the scariest part about being an actor is that what you do on camera, you do not have control over. She has control over what you do. So that's probably the only scary thing about being an actor is, like, they can make you do something that you probably don't want to do, probably do want to do, something that's kind of like...
the face paint.
Yeah.
The face paint.
Before this, they made me go paint my face. Like, what was it? Was it supposed to be like a monster?
It was supposed to be a monster.
Yeah.
It was a loofah.
Yeah, it looked like
It was a doodle.
shower, yeah.
Y'all got a picture?
I do.
Look.
Okay, period.
Yay!
Oh! We're not gonna look at that, guys.
I don't think they saw it, but
It's okay.
put it closer to the camera.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
it.
let's zoom in. Zoom in on the cheek.
Yes.
There we go.
That's so horrible, bro. Like,
It's not horrible.
It was supposed to be a monster.
So, let me see.
It's so cute.
We're not.
Okay, that was a loofah. But it was so, like, it fit though. Like, when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, oh, that's so cute. He just be, like I said, he don't always be trusting the process.
Bro, I don't think any man would want someone to paint a loofah or whatever that was on their face. And I actually do kind of feel bad now because I looked at her and I said, look, you're probably a great artist.
Yeah.
But like, I'm wiping this off my face and I'm done.
The lady was very sad.
Yeah.
Her face was red.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay. I paid her and I gave her a tip.
She'll be alright. Tip is crazy.
15%.
I feel bad because like, I kind of wanted this episode to go a little bit longer. But
Me too, not gonna lie.
we are running out of time, but as the audience, I will leave y'all with a little something. Amaya does have the intro song to Gen Z versus Everybody, so if you mind playing that,
Can y'all give me a little...
Oh, I can give it.
Okay. Y'all ready? Am I still connected?
Yeah.
Sometimes my life be laughing, but I gotta see it through. Just trying to figure out the plan, don't know what I'ma do. I just say think I'm lazy, tech obsessed and sensitive. But when I'm with my crew, I show them that's not what it is. Gen Z versus everybody, Gen Z versus everybody, yeah. Gen Z versus everybody, Gen Z versus everybody. Gen Z versus everybody, Gen Z versus everybody. Gen Z versus everybody, Gen Z versus everybody.
Shout out to Ayana Imp.
No.
Shout out to Ayana and Paul.
Let's cut that last name out.
That's too much of my nigga Paul. Hold on. He be trying. He pulled through.
He pulled through. That's
the beat
good.
was in.
That's good.
It's giving the Parker / 101.
Yes, definitely.
I hope y'all love that episode of Chatting with Ka. This is only many more to come. All right, many more to come. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate them for coming out too. I appreciate the behind the camera people. Of course, they deserve some more love.
Yeah.
Jackie, Jackie, she deserves some love too.
Yeah.
You can step into the camera like right here, yeah. So they can see you. Yep. I appreciate everybody that's making this happen. I know Amaya is happy. Oh yeah, the singer, of course, the singer. I appreciate everybody for making this happen. I feel like I'm talking for you, but I'm concluding the podcast.
That's okay. You can say it so I don't cry.
Okay. As Amaya, I appreciate everybody for coming out. Of course, playing their characters to the best of their ability and doing things of that nature to help the show be what it is. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all be blessed. Peace.